So the second part of the activity. This is a little bit harder. And it may get a little complex for you if you've inherited a tech stack or if you've kind of lost control of what you have within your organization. But you need to start someplace. Look at your tech stack that you wrote down. Put together where the connection points are. If you're missing things, if things aren't connected to other things, you need to evaluate whether that's useful within your organization. Because if it's not connected to anything, chances are that it's really hard to support and that it's probably not as useful from an analytics side as it could be. So just take a few minutes, look at that. Think about your source of truth if you have one. You may have several. The goal is to get that down to one single source of truth. And think about whether it's important to have two-way communication within this API, or if a single stream of data going one way is sufficient. How do we remove something from our tech stack? Because everybody loves the tools they have. Our trading team at Cousin Subs loves their learning management system. And they would fight me tooth and nail if I wanted to pull it up. But what if I say to them, your LMS doesn't do what it should for us. It doesn't connect within our HR system. So we have to keep track of two databases of what our employees are actually trained on. I've looked at the integrations, there's no way it's possible to integrate the two. I tell them this tool is not for us. It's a hard conversation to have. But those are the conversations that you need to start planting the seeds and say, I know you love it, but let's find something that you're going to love more. So the next thing is how do we add something new to our tech stack? And as I said, our restaurant technology stack architect should create a process for this. And the process can be as simple as this. Ideas can be generated from any part of the business, and quite frankly, the ideas should be generated from other parts of the business. And I know it seems like a big job, and it may seem like it can be really something that I can't do that with my team. I need them to own their piece of technology. But we need to understand what's there. That doesn't mean you need to be a subject matter expert on how that works, but you need to know how it connects, what kind of data that tool is generating, and where that data is going. We need to look at it. The restaurant technology stack architect needs to analyze that idea and say, can I fix this with a solution that exists out there within our ever-growing vendor environment? And believe it or not, there's probably a solution for all the problems that they bring up. So what are we trying to avoid? We're really trying to avoid chaos, right? So chaos is complete disorder and confusion. And I believe that if we look at our tech stacks, every one of us would find one place within your tech stack where you call it, it's kind of in chaos. I don't know, I don't have a grasp on that piece right now. And that's where, those are your starting points. Those are where you want to look at and be like, okay, I'm going to work on this because this is going to have the biggest impact on my business. And what does this chaos create? It creates a bad experience for everybody. Bad experience for your operators, bad experience for the customers, and quite frankly, bad IT support.